Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 5:30 Pacific Time. It's Thursday, September 27th. We are recording this call live. You'll want to come back and replay it in its entirety at the conclusion of the call. Just a couple minutes at the conclusion, it'll be made available for you. And to access it, just log into your back office, click on the same link that brought you into the Internet for the webinar simulcast call. We are maxing out on our lines, both call-in lines, landlines, cell phones, and the Internet. So, without further ado, the game changer himself, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring to the microphone Scotty Evans. Scotty, over to you.
Well, thank you, Jim. Yep, looks like things are progressing here nicely. Well, welcome everyone around the world. This is our biggest call by far. As they say, good news travels fast, and great news is traveling even faster. Let's see here. It was a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of years putting this business together, and the time is just around the corner. People, we are going live in September. We're going live September 30th. It is September, but we're ready to go, and October and every month from there on out will just get bigger and better and better. So this is the great announcement we've been all waiting for around the world, and I'm happy to make this. It's been a long time coming for myself and the team that works on this and everybody associated with this, and obviously can't happen with everybody here on this call. So that's the great news. How's that sound to everyone around the world? We're going live, and it starts in just a couple of days. And now we get to go live with that global paradigm shift with all of you. Okay, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to go live in what we're calling phases. We have 3 phases. Beginning at midnight, 12:01 a.m. GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. You can go on the internet and check that pretty easily. Out here in California, it's roughly, we're about 8 hours behind, so you want to check that timeline. So it is, again, at 12:01 going into September 30th. What you'll be able to do is that everyone worldwide can begin to fund your universal e-wallet. With one of the largest worldwide launches on the planet ever seen, we will need to go live in 3 phases over the next approximately 20 days. Now, this will be clarified on this. You'll be able to earn commissions a lot quicker, but I want to explain the 3 phases here and why we're doing it in this timeline. It's to give everybody around the world the time to get situated, to understand the program as it gets launched in its phases to full launch. So with that, take note that on Saturday, this Saturday, California time at 1:30 p.m. California time, that's 4:30 Eastern New York time, we'll be doing a slideshow presentation webinar that will go through the e-wallet setup for those of you that haven't set up an e-wallet or those of you who want to learn more about how to guide others to it. It's a fairly easy process when you know how to do it. So we're going to take the time, show you on that, and that'll be done on Saturday. And it'll also be done again on Tuesday. So, and also that will be recorded, and it will be for playback and so forth for everybody around the world. And we will also try to get that translated very rapidly into our most popular countries, speaking countries. Spanish, obviously, we have a great constituency in Russia and so forth. And so all the different Latin-speaking countries will work very, very quickly to get those translated over and go from there. So with that, for 10 days, hundreds of thousands of you are going to be registering, and we'll be able to get your e-wallets active if you haven't already. You'll be able to fund your account and get ready for what is going to be phase 2. Funding of the e-wallet will begin between about $10 to $100, and the difference between these amounts will be clearly outlined on the website when you log in your back office on the 30th of September. There's 5 different options: 10, 25, 50, 75, and 100. You choose what option you want to go with, get your account funded, and you're basically ready to start helping your other people. That's what you want to do at this stage. Get yourself active, get your e-wallet funded, get that money into the account, and then also help the people you have sponsored, anyone that you're thinking about getting into the system, and get them in and get them ready to go. So then what will happen for 10 days, that's what we'll be doing, is basically funding the accounts, getting everybody to understand the e-wallet, and the first part of the business is here. From there, and what's going to happen, let me take a step back here, is that you will still go to the same website, the Ultimate Power Profits website you see now. You're just going to simply log into your back office. There'll be a very clear button there that will tell you to how to go about signing up and registering. Many of you already have registered your e-wallet, but there's still many hundreds of thousands that never have set up the full system and have funded it yet. It'll be live. You'll be able to put in debit cards, credit cards. You will have the wire transfer option. You'll have the ACH option, and you'll also have the cash option to pay at different stores and submission buildings around the world that accept payments for various utilities and so forth. So what will happen then is that once you've done so, once you've got yours activated and you've got your money into it, you're going to want to make sure that you just hit your first group of sponsor, whether you referred one person, whether you sponsor 2, 5, 10, 50, 100. You want to make sure that everybody's getting through the system easily enough. Watch the video or direct them to the video. Not everybody's going to be on this call. Matter of fact, there isn't room for about 95% of the people, and we're already maxed out, and many, many, many thousands of people are on this call right now. So just help everybody over the course of the next 10 days. That 10 days is going to go by very, very quickly. What this 10 days does is it assures your genealogy. It assures that everybody's in who wants to be into the system, and people aren't going to be kicked out or moved around if they don't get active, but it just gives everybody a really nice window to go live. Now, what will happen is that we are now, once you've done that, we are now going to move to phase 2. So on October 10th, you will then be able to activate your account. On that 10th, you'll be able to activate your account immediately. We can take hundreds of thousands, even millions of transactions to activate the account. You'll have the money in your e-wallet system already, and you will now become live with the GlobalOne Affiliate Membership Program. And at that time, that second, you begin earning commissions on all your qualified commissions that day and every day moving forward. So commissions kick in right away and moving forward on that. So from that point on, at this time, you'll be able to get started with what we call the Elements of Wealth information and the educational and downloadable software tools. The Elements of Wealth is important to you. And it's important because most of you will be making respectable commissions for the very, very first time. There's going to be a great number of you that are going to be seeing wealth beyond their wildest dreams and expectations. This is a great foundation of what GlobalOne is all about, is not only the great products and services, and these unique products and services will be coming over the coming months, but the foundation of you understanding just how important wealth is and how people accumulate it. So with that, the future of GlobalOne is about you earning money, living a great future for you and your family. We want you to understand all facets of money, the empowerment and global wealth. This is something that very few people around the world ever get to. This information that you're going to obtain is reserved for insiders. It's reserved for the elite. It's the top 1% you keep hearing about all over the world. Very few people have this information. With the knowledge and the software that we're providing you in this phase of it, what this will do is this will get you to quickly understand why the rich get richer and why the poor get poorer. The rich have access to information and knowledge that you don't. This is a whole different paradigm, a whole different level of information that you will now have access to, and you'll be having the potential to actually earn the money to apply a lot of these learnings and education and the software that we are going to be providing to you. So this is what it's all about. This is the next phase of the program. And this is all commissionable. Everything we're doing right now is commissionable. And as a matter of fact, it pays great commissions on all levels from the $10, $25, $50, $75, and $100. You decide what participation level you like. It's completely up to you. The Elements of Wealth is the first fully commissionable product that will begin your path to prosperity. At the time of the 10th, when we go live with the 10th, you will still go to your Ultimate Power Profits website. What the Ultimate Power Profits website will do is on the 10th, Greenwich Mean Time again, it will change. There will be a different look and a different feel there. And what that will do is this at this time is where we, like I mentioned, you are earning commissions from that day forward and building your basically your wealth. The Elements of Wealth is available for you, for all of your sponsor members, and it's also available to any non-member customers who would like to get this insider information. This is all commissionable to you. The second thing that's available to you is basically at that time is that commissions begin accumulating for Spinfinity, They began accumulating for your Infinity, and they also began accumulating for the global bonus pool. All this stuff kicks in on the 10th of October. You also will have full genealogy viewing of your entire social pools throughout the system. You'll have your first marketing tools, your landing pages, all those type of tools, and all the back office, email management, calendaring, all those type of things are going to be available to you at that time to start getting in there, learning about the business, learning about the back office, start using some of these tools, and now start promoting your business. There will be some help and assistance on how to market for those people who don't have access to those kind of tools, don't really know where to start. There will be complete training and things of that nature in the back office, and there'll be quite a bit more in there. So that's the second 10 days. All commissionable, all earning commissions for that second 10 days. On approximately, now we're rolling into phase 3. Very simple. We keep everything easy around here. We're rolling into phase 3, just like a company like Apple or any other big company. Apple came out with their computers first. Then they came out with their laptops. And then they came out with their iPods. And then many years later, they came out with their iPhones. Then they came out many years later with the iPads. It didn't happen on the first day. Our company will grow over the first few days, in the first few weeks, and then every month you'll see more and more and more of our products and these revolutionary products and services and exclusive businesses that only you will have access to worldwide. They will start coming out, but what you've done here in these first 10, 20, 30, 45 days, you've built your foundation. You've started making money. People who had never made money before are making money. They're understanding the simplicity of the program. As the new products come out through what we call our business wealth centers, you just continually to add and expand on that. So getting back to what phase 3 is. Phase 3 is going to begin on or about the 20th of October. We're going to do our best to hit it right around that date. At this time, every bit of commission that you have earned to this point, that when we hit, when we go live, basically we'll hit our first spin. So at that time, all commissions will be paid out in Spinfinity that were earned in that first 10 days. All commissions will be burned in Infinity and so forth. And then we are now kicked into overdrive, where you now are kicking into the 72-hour power of the Spinfinity and Infinity program. We are live at this stage. When you log into your site on around the 20th, even if you go to your Ultimate Power Profit site, that's going to redirect you right to your GlobalOne sparkling new, brand new site that not only has all the things we just discussed, but now you're going to have a whole level more of you're going to have all your accumulation of all your commissions earned when you'll be paid out. As I mentioned, Spinfinity and Infinity now kick into being paid every 72 hours where your commissions are earned. The GlobalOne website will have available additional marketing materials and tools. There'll be sales and service tools we made available to the back end as well. When we go live with that site, you'll have your business wealth centers, which is to include the products and services that will start out fairly traditional in the beginning. We don't want people to jump the gun on this. What we have is we do have some great products and services. We have a global travel agency, global shopping mall. We have some great nutritional products, and there'll be some other surprises in there. But what you will see over the coming weeks and months is you'll start slowly seeing these very unique businesses coming in. The bioscience products I talked about. You will have access to be able to buy gold and silver through our site at prices you've never seen before. This stuff will kick in very, very quickly. We also have a couple of more surprises for you, as I mentioned, that we'll have a very unique music-related videos, movies, gaming, all those type of things where you're going to be able to make money just like an Apple iStore or any of those stores do in selling music. But